Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of our Final Fantasy VII playthrough, where I honestly just realized I never touched on the contrast between the slums over here and then the very nice, calming Aerith's house. But it's quite a difference, and I love it. Hopefully I've fixed the audio issue. I apologize for last episode where I just um, didn't check the audio levels, and apparently my mic set back to, it went back to the default of really low levels. So this one should be better. You should be able to hear me, and actually be able to hear me, speak the dialogue. Hopefully you guys pushed through that and just read the dialogue, or just skip the episode altogether. Either way, it's fine. We're gonna push on ahead inside Aerith's house. Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Aerith, isn't it? Sorry, the Shinra have her. I know, they took her from here. They were here? That's what Aerith wanted. Why is Shinra after Aerith? Aerith is an ancient, the sole survivor. What did you say? But aren't you her mother? Not her real mother. It must have been 15 years ago, during the war. My husband was sent to the front, some faraway place called Wutai. One day, I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave. Same train station. Excellent. I mean, not sure how many other Hey, is that Biggs and Jesse jumping on the pole now? Looks like it is. Well, I guess Biggs is jumping on the pole. I guess they had a thing for each other, but now they're dead, so I mean, that's kind of more sad. This music isn't helping the whole sad feeling. Everyone's waiting for their loved ones to get off the train. That's always funny, I find, how, the wife picks up the husband and spins him around, because he looks like a pretty hefty dude to just pick up and swing around like that. Kind of just grab him under the arms and the armpits and swing him around like a child. My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. No, I'm sure his leave was just cancelled. I went to the station every day. Then, one day, there was a lady there, just dead, and that train guy is doing nothing about it. He's like, that's way past my job description, that's not what I get paid for. So that's Aerith, the little girl, and her mom, on the ground dying. You used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. Her last words were, "Please take Aerith somewhere safe." My husband never came back. I had no child. I was lonely. So I decided to take her home with me. I mean, if that counts as somewhere safe, I guess that's fine. You're still fulfilling the wish. Aerith and I became close very quickly. That child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. She told me how she escaped from some kind of research laboratory, and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely. Many other things. I love these transitions, by the way. Return to the planet? I didn't know what she meant. I asked if she meant a star in the sky, but she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. Mom! That's a great cut. Please don't cry. Aerith just blurted that out all of a sudden when I asked her if something happened. Someone dear to you has just died. His spirit was coming to see you, but he's already returned to the planet. At that time, I didn't believe her. But, several days later, we received a notice saying my husband died. And that was it. A lot had happened, but we were happy. Until one day... Sing. We want you to return Aerith to us. We've been searching for her for a long time. No, never. Aerith, you're a very special child. You are of special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. At that moment, I found out she was an ancient. The ancients will lead us to a land of supreme happiness. Aerith will be able to bring happiness to all those in the slums. That is why Shinra would like Aerith's cooperation. He's wrong. I'm not an ancient. I'm not. But Aerith, surely you hear voices sometimes when you're all alone. No, I don't. Runs away. But I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. But why now? She brought a little girl here with her. Sang found them on their way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Marlene. Marlene? Aerith was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry. Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry. You're her father? How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that? Please don't start with that. I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene if I... But you gotta understand something. I don't got any answers. I want to be with Marlene, but I gotta fight. Because if I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. But inside, I'm always thinking of her. I just want to be with her. Always. See? I'm going in circles now. I think I know what you mean. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go and see her? It's my fault. I was the one who got Aerith involved in this. Don't say that. Aerith doesn't think so. Well, that's about it. I guess we'll go upstairs and see what's happening with Barrett. Just cuddling. I'm so glad you're alright. Daddy, don't cry. Your whiskers hurt. Yeah, I can imagine that. I remember getting hit in the face with whiskers by my dad. Cloud. You're gonna go help Aerith, right? She's done so much for me. If the Shinra are involved, I ain't staying here. I'm coming too. Guess what? Aerith asked me lots of questions. Like what kind of person Cloud is. I bet she likes you, Cloud. Let's hope so. I won't tell Tifa. I mean, that's fine. We're just childhood friends, that's all. And I guess, well, I already talked to Tifa. I guess we're heading out now. Away I go. You're going after Aerith, right? Yeah, I'm coming with you. We're going right into Shinra headquarters. You gotta be prepared for the worst. I know. Right now, I feel I had to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'd go crazy. Barrett comes barreling down the stairs, weighing 300 pounds. Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a bit longer? Yes, I don't mind. This place is dangerous now. You better go somewhere else. You're right, but promise me that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. Of course. How do we get to the Shinra building? There ain't no train that goes up there anymore. Well, let's go to Wall Market. We might be able to find something there. So, one other thing I realized is I'm probably not going to finish all of this by the time the remake comes out. And when I say probably, I mean definitely. I mean, I might finish recording all of it. No, I'm probably not even going to do that. Because, you know, school and whatnot. So, we'll see how much we can get done before the remake. So right now, we pretty much just have to go back to Wall Market. I forget if they said that. I took a little break after leaving Aerith's house, honestly. Probably, it was only like 10 minutes, maybe less, maybe 8 minutes. So I forget what they said, I just know where we have to go. We got a sense materia, which reminds me that Barrett doesn't have any kind of armor. This basically just tells you, it's like a scan, tells you the HP of the enemies, MP, I think that's about it. I don't know if it tells you anything about, like, things to steal from them or anything like that. I'm surprised we haven't gotten to a battle yet, honestly. That's like the other thing I was gonna say. So we have to go this way. Now if we run all the way up here, we want to go into the weapon shop first of all. Buy Barrett an armlet or a bangle. Buy him something. Armlet it is. We'll do that. Then we gotta talk to this guy. You going up to the plate, you better have batteries. You're gonna sell me something you just found? Hey, you knew? I repaired them, so it's alright. Why do I need batteries to climb up to the plate? You'll find out when you get there. How about 100 gil for each? Alright, sure. So now we got the batteries. Not sure exactly how much gil I spent there, but it's fine. Then we equip Barrett with this. I might actually buy one for Tifa, too. Nah, we're fine. Are we fine? Yeah, we're fine. We don't need another one. I guess I didn't really need that for Barrett either, but it's alright. How many items do I have? Arranged by type, and then I just leave the menu. We got potions, high potions. I think we're good. We got 3 batteries, so that's nice. I could probably sell those bronze bangles, but I'm not going to, just because I never do. And we run all the way up here again. Want to see something awesome? Follow me. Alright, let's follow the kids. What's up? Everyone climbed up this wire. Looks scary. Brr. Can we climb it? Yeah, it leads to the upper world. Alright, we'll climb the wire. There's no way we can do this. You know how far it goes up? There is a way. Look, what's that look like? Just a normal wire. Oh yeah? Well, to me it looks like a golden shiny wire of hope. More like a golden shiny wire of nope. You know how far that goes up? I mean, Cloud literally just said that, but that's really high up. You're right, this is the only way to save Aerith. Okay, that was a bad analogy. But Barrett, I understand how you feel. And I need to learn how to speak, just like in every episode. Let's go. So, what was I gonna do? Right, I want to change the field message to a little bit slower. Just because I feel like I'm talking through it really fast, and it's just, it shows up and I just read it out, and I don't know, it feels really fast for someone who is trying to actively read it at a conversational pace. Oh man, this is horrible. Hey, scary, huh? Dad told me that it's the Shinra's doing. So there's Sector 7 over there. A whole bunch of ashes and death. So we run up here, jump to the left, cross under the wire we were just on, put a battery in here. The propeller might work. I guess I'll just have to believe the shopkeeper. Yep. That we do. So we put the battery in, propeller starts spinning, but for how long is the question. And I forget where else in the game we hear this music. It's not, I don't think it's very oftenly played. Alright, so now we run up to the propeller, hop on, sprint off the other end, let me down, climb this railroad track that turns into a ladder, throw another battery in here to raise the gate, climb up this wire, and here comes a bit of a tricky part. We have to time our jump to land on that swinging thing. Should make it if I jump before it comes too close. Press X to jump. Nope, too early. Jump too soon. Then we gotta climb all the way back up every time we fail, so isn't that exciting? So you jump when you hear the audio cue. It's kind of like a squeak. Other than that, that's pretty much the whole climb. There is an item in that chest that I kind of want. And I forget how to get, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I think I just go down here and I get it. Yeah. Let's throw a battery in there. Should be an elixir, I think. It's an ether. Okay, I'll take it. Climb back down here. Now, unfortunately, this means we'll have to do the jumpy minigame again, but we'll survive. First try, and then back up we go. And then we're pretty much done with this climb, and that's great. That's the fun part of it. That means we're almost at the Shinra HQ, which it seems like it didn't take that long to actually climb all the way up here, but keep in mind, Cloud's like a super soldier, so he's probably just good at like everything. Menacing Shinra music. Also my thumbnail, kind of. Everyone's sitting there ready to fight. Tifa's got her hands out. Barrett's always got his gun out. Cloud's got a sword on his back, which you don't see too often in cutscenes. Hey, you ought to know this building well. Not really, now that I think about it. This is the first time I've ever been to the headquarters. I heard about this place before. Every floor above the 60th is special and not easy to get to even for employees. Must be where they took Aerith. The security's pretty light now. Alright, let's go. Wait a second, you're not thinking of just going right through the main entrance, are you? Well, what else does it look like? I'm gonna kick some Shinra butt, and that's not going to work. We've got to find another way. Ain't gonna be no other way. If we keep wasting time like this, Aerith'll... I know that, but if we get caught here... Hey, Cloud, what should we do? Sneak in quietly. Duh. See? Let's be careful and find a different route. I'm gonna hit this save point real quick. So, you can actually just run in the front of the building, but then you gotta fight a bunch of people. And since I'm lazy and would rather just run up 60 flights of stairs for some reason, not sure if that coincides with being lazy, but that's just... it makes more sense to me. Make less of a commotion before we find out where Aerith is. So, have fun watching all of this. Well, we've got to get to Aerith to help her somehow. Of all the out of the way... I don't have time to argue with you, I'm going. Yo, Tifa, don't go alone. So, this text auto-scrolls, so I'm probably just gonna... well, I'm probably gonna read it, but I'm gonna miss a lot of it, maybe. I might miss some of it, maybe not a lot of it. Depends how fast I read and how fast I get their voices out, and how much breath I need between sentences. Don't know why the hell we gotta climb. Because we don't want to start a commotion until we've saved Aerith. If that's possible. There's also a few items on these stairs. Barrett's just laughing creepily. Knock it off, you're giving me the creeps. Yeah, exactly. Like, why? What was the laughing for? I don't understand. So even you will fight for someone else. Guess I figured you wrong. Who, Tifa? Who cares what you figured? Ah, classic Cloud. I'm just saying, maybe I was wrong. It doesn't happen often that Barrett tells you when he was wrong. Now Tifa's the one laughing. What's that supposed to mean, Tifa? It means we're on to the next level. How much farther do these stairs go on? Why don't you ask them? I mean, that's a pretty good idea, Tifa. It's not one of them endless stairways or something, is it? Of course not. Yeah, Barrett, don't be silly. Right, couldn't be that. Couldn't be that at all. It just feels endless because you're literally going up like 60 stairs. 60 flights of stairs, sorry. Are we there yet? Not yet. Keep in mind, every like flight of stairs is like 9 steps or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe 10. There yet? I said not yet. Yo. Look, don't even ask. We're way far away from being there, okay? Yeah, Tifa's getting a little annoyed, which makes sense, because we'll get there when we get there. Classic parent line. Damn, man, I've had it. I'm going back. It'll take just as long to go down as it did to come up. Barrett's like, you raise a good point, but I'm not going to let you know that. Come on, Barrett, pull it together. Yeah, well, all I know is I'm only flesh and blood, except for this arm of mine. Don't treat me like I'm some ex-soldier or something. What about me? I'm human too. Oh, do what you want, I'm going on. Tifa's question marking. Barrett, you go first. What, are you ignorant? I didn't mean that. Alright, alright. Cloud, you go on ahead too. So, Tifa thinks that Barrett just looked up her skirt while she was walking up the stairs ahead of her. Yo, what floor is this? I stopped counting. I wasn't counting in the first place. Why they gotta build these buildings so damn tall? That's Shinra, they're just no damn good. Well, I mean, if they built them sideways, they would just take up a ton of space. Keep running into these stairways, and it's really, like, into the railings, and it's bugging me. Man, I'm beat. Marlene, Daddy wanted to see your face one more time. Ah, the classic line. Would you stop acting like an idiot and climb? It's just a bit more. I wonder how they're gonna do that in the remake. Maybe. Just a bit more, maybe. No promises. I'm just gonna go on without them because they always start ahead of me anyways. I think this is the last set of stairs. No, it's not. It'll be the last set of stairs when I don't see them running in front of me because they just load in at the top. I think. Oh no, this is the last set of stairs. I could tell by how the bottom set of stairs looked. Woohoo! Finally! Made it! Never want to see no more stairs the rest of my life. Yeah, that probably wasn't great. I'm beat. But here we are. We'd better get ready. Yeah, that was like maybe 3 minutes of running. Maybe 5. I don't know. I wasn't actually counting. So we run across here, destroy the intruders. And now we got a little battle on our hands. I say little because it's not like a boss fight. But there is still 3 of them. I should probably bolt them. But attacking works fine as well. It just sucks how they take such long animations every single time. I think all I steal from them is grenades. So it's probably not worth it. Let's try it just because. Give me a grenade. Alright, or give me nothing. I'm pretty sure it's a grenade. Now, grenade. Alright, it's a tranquilizer. I was completely wrong. But that's fine. Knowing that I don't really need tranquilizers, and if I do I can buy them, I am going to not steal from them anymore. I wish she didn't hit that guy just because everyone else already hit that guy. Why am I not using magic? Yeah, we'll use ice on you, and then we'll use bolt on the same one. Just to see how much that does. Because I think our attacks are doing like 40 damage. 40-ish. 82. That's an improvement from 40. How about bolt? What are you doing? What kind of damage is this one? 120. That is definitely the way to go. I just never used to do that because I was like, I'm saving my magic for when I need it. Which is never, apparently. Because I could also just, like, anytime I need to heal, just swap my cure to the person with the most MP and then use them to heal. There's a victory for us. No victory music, though. Tifa's level 10 now. Everyone's relatively close level. What's this? Received key item keycard 60. So that allows us to go to the next floor. Floor 60. We were just on floor 59, so I'm not going to hit that one. And the first floor is basically useless, I think? What happens if I go down there right now? I actually kind of want to. This is the real thing. Don't let your guard down. I hope Aerith is alright. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine. So here we have this Shinra guard sleeping instead of watching the monitors, and there's a big flashing red light. Can I just run back into the elevator and go to the first floor really quick? Let me in. I forget what's on the first floor. I know there's a Turtles Paradise thing there. Or a Turtles Paradise flyer. And I think I can get it right now. Is it this way? It is this way. Good. There's enemies on this floor. Spoiler alert. But just more of the same guy that we just fought. So, I don't want to use an item. I'll use more magic, because I don't really... I guess I could have used Barrett's Limit. Doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, it was gonna kill him either way, I think. Big shot or ice. Either way, it was gonna be the same outcome. Now, where's this Turtle's Paradise flyer? Is it in here? I think I went the wrong way, actually. Okay, apparently we can't take those because I don't know why, but we can. I think we can actually buy stuff from that lady. I just don't want to. I went the wrong way. Where am I supposed to go? How do I find this flyer? I forget. I know it's here somewhere. We got some Shinra grunt people. What are these guys? Grenade combatants. So this fight should be relatively quick and painless. They should be dead now, I think. No? Barrett's gonna hit him and he's gonna die? Alright, that works. I should actually be... Alright, mouth. I should actually be letting Cloud get a bunch of these kills so that he can get his first level 2 limit break. That's what it is. Turtle's Paradise thing should be over here. There it is, newsletter number 2. The end of another hard day. Wouldn't you like to sit back with a tall, cool one? You can at the Turtle's Paradise. Stop in today. There's nothing like a smooth one after work. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Sure. Now we gotta run all the way back to this elevator. Let me in again, please. You might be wondering, why not just go to the elevators at the back of the HQ where we just were? But those elevators are actually, I think they only go from floor 1 to 59. And then these ones go from like 59 to the end. So now we gotta go this way to the left, and we got a little bit of a sneaky section here. Look at all them guards running around. Cloud, you go on ahead and signal us when it's safe to move. So we literally have to just run with Cloud and then signal them when they can show up. Or when they can follow. So you can actually skip 2 things there. 2 pedestals. And then as long as you time it properly, you can just kind of have everyone else run across. And it's fine. But I don't think you can have them do 2 at once, because that's just asking way too much. Now these guys, they run, so that makes it slightly more difficult. But it should be alright, as long as I don't fuck up the timing. And they don't see my hand waving, so that's great. Don't know how they don't see that, but sure. I remember this was so hard as a kid to try and get the timing proper. Like, even if I press X as soon as I see the guy start moving, or like one of them start moving, it'll be fine. Okay, we gonna rock. Remember, we're here to save Aerith. Hell, I know that. Yeah, that was pretty easy.